Freaking druid powers.
The player, using their druid powers, successfully transforms into a marine mammal known as a dolphin. As a dolphin,
dolphins
they
do breathe.
effortlessly switch to automatic breathing,
Oh, well.
allowing them to survive
Fuck
without the
you.
need to consciously remember to breathe. They gracefully swim through the water, embracing their new form and reveling in the newfound freedom.
Then a shark
Their
eats him.
instincts kick in, guiding them through the ocean with ease and assurance. In the end,
That's such
Well.
that is such a weird answer.
Everyone
That
else gets
types-
fucked. I know how to live.
Oh. Give me a second while I buy me access to everything.
Don't do it, dude.
How do you deal with the blizzard? Your whittle
As
self.
Ashwana wandered around lost in the blizzard, they stumbled upon the abominable snowman, who, to their surprise, took pity on them and led them to his home to wait out the
He's
storm.
gonna eat you.
The snowman's home was a cozy cave filled with warm furs and a fire crackling in the corner. Ashwana gratefully accepted the snowman's offer and soon found themselves wrapped in a warm blanket, sipping hot tea and enjoying the snowman's gentle company. But as the night wore on, Ashwana began to feel a creeping sense of unease.
I'm getting.
They couldn't shake the feeling that the snowman's kindness was somehow off. And as they drifted off to sleep, they never noticed the snowman's massive, icy hand reaching out to snuff out their life, their frozen body left to rot in the cave. A grim reminder of the perils of straying too far from the path in the harsh, unforgiving wilderness.
I thought you were gonna make it. I was joking about it killing you.
In the end,
Thought I was gonna make it too, and then it just like actually.
Damn.
That was a good story though. Damn.
He gave you the baby it's cold outside treatment.
Dembe, seemingly confident in their abilities, attempts to use the power of Dispel to remove the blizzard, but unfortunately their efforts are in vain, as the blizzard
No, I'm not
proves
strong
too
enough.
powerful
I'm not a
to
high
be
enough level.
dispelled. Despite wearing their winter clothing, the freezing temperatures and harsh conditions take a toll on them, causing them to become disoriented and unable to find their way back to civilization. With each passing hour, their energy wanes and their hope fades, ultimately succumbing to the unforgiving elements. In the end, Dembe Young did not survive.
Aw, you're a shitty mage.
How are you gonna druid this?
It was pretty easy.
As the blizzard rages on, they focus all their energy into tapping into their druid powers, channeling the essence of the Arctic animals. With a surge of primal energy, they transform into a powerful polar
Back
bear,
to the polar bear,
equipped
bitches.
to withstand the harsh cold
Why
and
am I
fierce
almost
winds.
always a mage
They
and you're
navigate
always a
through the
druid?
snowstorm with ease,
Because I tell it
relying on
druid
their heightened
powers.
senses to guide them towards safety.
Well, yeah, but I also
Eventually, they
use
stumble
mage
upon a
stuff.
cave
I'm just
where they
curious why
find
we always that's what we
shelter
Oh
from
god, I
gravitate
found the
to.
cave with Derek in it.
Thanks to their ingenuity and connection to nature, they are able to
They
endure
find
the
the
blizzard
snowman
and
who
survive
gives
until
him
the
tea.
storm passes. In the end,
It's more of the Cosby treatment than the baby it's cold outside treatment.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Damn.
what happened to me though.
That really did start off like very positive though.
It did. It was nothing but positive.
What happened? Why did you have to be a lesson in straying from the path? You are now a fucking fairy tale. People tell their children so they don't go wandering off in the woods.
It's a little heated. Don't be mad. This might be too specific.
Okay, well, you got talking squirrels. I'll play this game.
Derek forgot about my other hidden power.
What are you gonna do this time?
We don't want druids in our world. That's fine. There's another
Maybe a
theme of
warlock?
gaming I enjoy a lot. How do you deal with the squirrel, bitch? While the bear police?
They manage to put some distance between themselves and the squirrel's gunfire. The bullets continue to hit their bulletproof vest, but it holds strong, protecting them from serious harm. However, the constant barrage of bullets causes Ashwana's vision to blur, and
I was wondering how you'd fuck me.
just as they think they're going to make it to safety. A particularly powerful shot manages to find its way past the vest and hits Ashwana in the shoulder. causing them to stumble.
He put a little extra
As they
gunpowder in
lie
that
there,
bullet,
They
apparently.
watch in horror as the squirrel approaches, gun still blazing, and delivers a fatal shot
Where
to
were the
Ashwana's
police?
head, ending their life in a pool of blood.
The police never
In the
came
end,
up.
Ashwana did not
Fascinated by
survive.
a squirrel.
He just disregarded the police saving me.
Dembe, channeling their inner Neo from the Matrix, swiftly dodges the bullets flying towards them with graceful agility. As the squirrel continues to fire, Dembe manifests their own gun and retaliates in a hail of gunfire, striking the squirrel dead before it can do any harm. The once cocky squirrel's attack is quickly thwarted by Dembe's quick thinking and skillful execution, leaving them unscathed in the dangerous encounter. Ultimately, Dembe emerges victorious in this intense showdown, their survival secured by their sharp
Dembe.
reflexes and strategic mindset.
Actually made Neo from
In the end,
fucking
Dembe survived.
That's awesome.
That one was pretty good too.
My other type of game, cowboy game.
As an expert cowboy, you confidently pull out your revolver and face off against the squirrel. You're a seasoned gunslinger, and you're confident in your ability to take down the rodent. However, the squirrel is surprisingly quick and agile, dodging your initial shots with ease. You try to
We're all
adjust your
just
aim,
dodging
but the
bullets out
squirrel
here?
is relentless,
Yeah.
peppering you with bullets. In the end, you're struck by a particularly lucky shot, and your head explodes in a shower of sparks and blood, ending
Oh,
your
so you
life
tried
in
to
a
use
hail
your
of
Sparks and
gunfire.
blood.
In the end,
Were you a robot cyborg cowboy?
He didn't put in his prompt, but in the last seconds, he tried to use his druid powers.
It was like, this dude's gonna try to be a druid. Oh god, this is awesome.
I can't wait to see how I die, but
I'm gonna die, too. Probably gonna die of blood loss or something.
You can't out sci-fi me with your prompt, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you. I have a lot of sci-fi to pull from.
It didn't work last time.
Dembeong decides to jump out of the plane from a height of 30 feet, thinking they don't need the
Thinking they
parachute.
don't need.
However, the impact of the fall is too great, and they end up breaking both of their legs upon hitting the ground. Thankfully, paramedics are able to quickly arrive at the scene and provide them with medical assistance. Despite the severe injuries, Dembeong eventually
Damn it.
recovers after receiving proper treatment and
bullshit.
They may have survived the
I didn't
fall,
say how
but
high the
their
plane was in the
reckless
prompt.
decision to jump without a parachute could have easily cost
I
them
was
their
really
life.
hoping it was like he survived, so he went back to do it again.
Tried again and then died.
Ashwana's desperate attempt to reveal majestic angel wings was met with a harsh reality. As they ripped their shirt off, there was no majestic sight to behold, only the cold, hard truth of their impending doom.
We get the prompt right, but
towards the ground at a deadly rate, the wind rushing past their face.
God damn it, just
The impact
roasted
was
your
brutal,
ass.
and Ashwana's body crumpled upon landing, the force of the fall rendering
There
them
was no
unconscious.
majestic sight to
As the
behold.
seconds ticked by, the darkness closed in,
dude,
and Ashwana
I want a
died
refund. It
away,
just keeps ripping on me.
thought a futile attempt to defy the laws of physics. In the
Your
end,
body
Ashwana
crumpled.
did not survive.
I can't breathe. God damn. There was no majestic sight to behold.
As Alex plummeted towards the ground, they
There you go.
frantically
Alex.
focused their mind on the nanobots, commanding them to form a parachute to slow their descent. The nanobots sprang into action, rapidly aggregating into a makeshift canopy that began to deploy. However, the sudden change in air pressure caused some of the nanobots to break off, leaving gaps in the parachute structure.
And you're dead.
Despite the best efforts of the nanobots to repair themselves, the damage was too extensive, and the parachute began to disintegrate, leaving Alex with a terrifying freefall towards the unforgiving Earth.
Damn it,
The
Alex.
impact was brutal, and Alex's body was crushed beneath the force of the landing, ending their desperate struggle for survival.
I mean,
I'm
at least
I'm
at
perfectly
least
fine
you-
with that after what it did to him.
I mean, your nanobots failed, but at least it didn't say there was no sight to behold when you ripped your shirt off.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
yeah, at least it. Didn't hate you that bad, you know.
God, it hates you.
I would like to know why. What did I do other than pay it money? I'm gonna feel that I die because it's not gonna let me pull
I
the
think
bullshit.
I die. I think I die here, but
I'm sure I die. It just won't let me work it this way.
We'll see if it lets me do my thing. Freaking drip.
Probably not.
I had a
Here,
full
I'll
dinner.
hop these.
As the lion, whose eyes had grown dull from lack of sustenance, charged towards you, you focused your druidic energy and attempted to transform into a tiger. However, your
Attempted.
body remained unchanged, and the
why can I
lion's
not be a
hunger
druid
and
now?
brain didn't even flinch at the sight of a human trying to become a big cat. The lion's jaws snapped mere inches from your face, and you realized that your plan had backfired. With a mighty roar, the lion swiped at you, and its claws raked across your chest, leaving deep gashes.
Ugh.
As the lion's hot breath washed over you, you knew that your attempt at transformation had been futile, and you succumbed to the beast's hunger, your life slipping away as the lion's teeth sank into your
For a
neck.
second, I thought it morphed into
In the
a
end,
furry
did not
fanfic.
survive.
Yeah,
As you
that
felt
got a
its
little.
hot breath.
I was getting worried there. You already know what he wants.
Ashwana's attempt to communicate with the lion was met with a mixture of curiosity and aggression. The lion's eyes narrowed as it listened to Ashwana's words, but its growling subsided slightly. As Ashwana offered the steaks, the lion's tail twitched with interest, and it began to devour the meat with ravenous hunger. However, as the lion's hunger was satiated, its attention turned back to Ashwana, and it pounced, its claws outstretched.
Bitch!
Ashwana's attempt at diplomacy had only delayed the inevitable, and they were soon dragged away by the lion's powerful jaws, their screams echoing through the room.
What have you done to AI that it hates you so much?
Called me a robot all the time.
Ashwana did not survive.
God.
Justin does that more than me.
Notice he didn't live either. He wasn't able to be a druid this time.
Yeah, for some reason, all of a sudden, it's just like, no more druid.
Dembe's desperate attempt to escape through the TARDIS door was met with an unsettling silence.
Oh, no.
As they frantically turned the handle, the door creaked open, revealing a swirling vortex of colors and lights. But to their dismay, the lion, now mere feet away, was unfazed by the sudden appearance of the time machine.
I would
It
expect
continued
it to
stalk
be.
towards them, its eyes fixed on its prey. As Dembe tried to step into the TARDIS, the lion's claws swiped at their legs, sending them
I
tumbling
died.
to the ground.
Took you too long to pull it out of your pocket.
And Dembe's screams were
Why does
drowned
it like
out
the
by
lion's
cacophony
hot
of the
breath so
TARDIS's
much?
energy signature. In the end, the lion's jaws closed around Dembe's lifeless body, and the TARDIS door slammed shut,
Oh,
leaving
God.
the beast to claim its prize. In the end, Dembe Young did not survive.
Whoa. Do you want something like safe for work, or is not safe for work okay with you guys right now?
I don't care.
Hey, yeah. So that was your warning. This is an extra warning. This is fucked up prompt. If you suffer from depression or you don't like kinks, don't watch.
I'm sorry, this one's fucked up to all hell, but
I have what? Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm not playing this game.
mine is mine started good, then it ended up with me begging to the AI.
Begging to the AI. I'm so glad you finished with begging to the AI and that.
Please.
Ashwana's decision to seek therapy and check themselves into a mental hospital was a crucial step towards healing, but the journey was not without its challenges.
It's gonna write a story again.
As they settled into
Yes,
their
it
new
is.
surroundings, they were greeted by a kind and compassionate therapist who helped them work through their trauma. However, the presence of the cool dog and
Why is
soft
it
girl
always
they had
however?
requested only added to their feelings of
You
discomfort and
requested that they be
anxiety.
there?
Despite their best efforts, Ashwana's depression and emotional pain proved to be too much to overcome.
The presence of
ultimately
the
succumbed
cool
to their
dog and
struggles,
hot girl they
their
had
life slipping
requested.
away as they lay in their hospital bed, surrounded by the very people who had once brought them so much pain. In the end, Ashwana did not survive.
You would have lived if you had. You would have lived if you hadn't included the last bit.
Yeah, I should have begged with the AI. The AI doesn't care about begging.
Emergency shotgun key.
Dembe's eyes widened in horror as they took in the scene before them. The sight of their parents, once innocent and loving, now bound and helpless, was too much to bear. Their childhood
Why?
friend,
I didn't
forced
say that.
In humiliation, now stood over them, a cruel smile spreading across their
Oh
face.
god, I don't
In a
like the
desperate
scene
attempt
that
to
it's
escape the
playing.
trauma, Dembe's hand instinctively reached for the emergency shotgun they kept on hand. With a muffled cry, they pulled the trigger, the sound of the gunshot echoing through the room as they succumbed to the darkness, their life slipping away amidst the chaos and depravity. In the
Jesus
end, Dembe
fucking
did not
Christ.
survive.
At least the AI let me go out on my terms.
It did.
As player tries to come to terms with the shocking scene, the weight of their childhood trauma and the current situation crushes them. The memories of being bullied by the same person now dominating their parents flood their mind, making it hard to breathe. The feeling of being trapped and helpless is overwhelming, and they start to lose their grip on reality.
Man, this is
In a
starting to hit too
desperate
close to
attempt
home.
to
I don't
escape
like
the
this.
pain, they try to break free from the chains of their own mind, but it's too late. Their body gives in to the darkness, and they succumb to the depression, taking their own life in a final act of desperation.
Let's
In the end,
let's
they
let's
did not
ban
survive.
depression.
Alright.
Depression is not allowed.
Man, I like that it didn't give me a prompt. It gave me real life. That's awesome.
Dude, I liked how Robert
Fuck.
just was like, "Hey man, you saw this bad thing," and then it's like, "Let me describe the bad thing worse."